Hello everyone, I thought I'd put on front of this video that this is episode 324, not episode 234. I don't know why, but when I start this video, sorry my voice is a little loud, but I've been having issues with my computer sound on my microphone, which you'll find out in this video. I discuss a little bit why I haven't made a video lately and the issues I'm having with my webcam, but I'm putting this message on the front of the video to let you all know that I've been having issues with my microphone and I'm having issues with my memory. For some reason I mixed up my numbers. When I started this video I said welcome to episode 234 of WWE SuperCard with me, Kenneth Night, Season 2, but no, it's episode 324 of WWE SuperCard with me, Kenneth Night, Season 2. And towards the end of this video, I think just before the 30-minute mark, I do pull a WrestleMania poll, and you go ahead and watch it, and if it was a pro or not, you'll find out in this video. So go ahead and watch the video for the whole 35 or 6 minutes or so, whatever it is, if you want to see my WrestleMania poll. If you don't, if you want to get right straight to my WrestleMania poll, just go to about 28 minutes on the video. Somewhere around there is where I pulled my WrestleMania poll, which I've been doing for a while now. And I discussed on the video that I was hoping I would get my WrestleMania poll today in front of my SummerSlam tier coming out tomorrow. So I'll get my SummerSlam freebie tomorrow. So I was hoping I would get my WrestleMania poll today, which I did, and I got it on a video. So yes, if you watch this video clear through, you will see me get a WrestleMania poll. And once again, thank you for supporting my channel. Hopefully, my absence hasn't upset anybody. I've just been having issues with the computer lately. As I discussed on this video 3 weeks or so ago, I had issues with my computer. Had to get it fixed. Took 3 weeks. Now this time, over the last week, I've been working on trying to fix this microphone. The internal microphone on the computer does not work, so I finally got frustrated and I hooked up my HD Microsoft webcam in order to be able to do video. So thank you for your support, and the video starts now. Welcome to episode 234 of WWE SuperCard with me, Kenneth Night, Season 2. Sorry I haven't made a video lately. I'm sorry if this video is a little bit loud on my voice, but I have been having trouble with my microphone on this computer. Last time, my computer went down for 3 weeks. This time, now my microphone's not working right, so I don't know what the deal is. This computer is just plain shot, I guess. I can't wait to get my new one, so I don't have to troubleshoot all these problems anymore. But hot news, Season 2 is continuing through fall, which I discussed that on a video before and past. Interesting what's going on with that. And also tomorrow, SummerSlam tier arrives. SummerSlam tier will be here as of tomorrow. And if you see me popping something up on my screen, it's because I'm taking a look at my microphone, because my microphone's been working and quitting. So you have to excuse me if you see me pop something up like that. Okay, I know Season 2 is continuing through the fall. I don't have a whole lot to discuss on this video. We do got a team event going on, as you know, and my team's not doing as well as I hoped. Matter of fact, I'm going to chat real quick. Hope it's nothing private. But we got some people on this team. It's not grinding. It's probably going to be my last week on this team. I decided to spend 2 weeks on this team because of my computer issues and me not being able to use certain things. So, and I don't know what made that noise. So, kind of something going on with this microphone. Someone's at work. Yeah, I can understand you being at work, but there's some people on here that has not played at all. I'm pretty sure should have been able to play a little bit between work, because I know a lot of people at work but are still able to play, but unfortunately we got quite a few on this team that is not playing. But I'm going to go ahead and get into some Team Road to Glory gameplay. We did get the WrestleMania card on Team Ring Domination last week, but I did not make a video last week because of my microphone issues. I finally think I got my microphone issue fixed. It may be a little loud when you guys are listening on the other side, but sorry about that. Not much I can do about that. I actually had to go get my HD Microsoft Live Cam and hook it up to this computer because my computer's internal microphone is not working right. I've restored my computer and everything, and microphone issues are not working. I'm having a lot of issues with the microphone an internal microphone on this computer, so I went ahead and brought my HD Microsoft LifeCam 500, or 5000 I mean, to this computer so I could actually make this video. So hopefully I can get these other issues resolved, but no guarantees, unfortunately. And right now we're waiting on this game to load up here. I don't know what the deal is. It's getting slow on me all of a sudden, but if I have to, I'll pause it. If it don't come up, it came up finally. I've been a lot of issues with my computer microphone. I just don't know why. It's been bad. Restored it and everything, and still hasn't done a whole lot to fix it. So that's why I went ahead and got my other. So that's why I got my other microphone and hooked it up to this computer. And I'll show you a team points breakdown once I get done playing some Team Road to Glory. And also shout out my team members, because I was on this team last week too, but I never got a chance to make a video and shout them out. Because like I've been discussing on this video, because the computer issues have stopped me from doing a whole lot with it. So the microphone not working, it's hard to make a video when you don't have a working microphone, if you know what I mean. And I go on to the next match here. Go ahead and use JJ Styles with Dean Ambrose. Why not? But I am sorry I haven't made a video in over a week. But like I said, I've been dealing with these microphone issues. Last month I was dealing with PC issues. This month I'm dealing with microphone issues. So until I get a new computer, I just cannot do good for my channel. It's not going to do my channel any good until I get a better computer. I need a better computer, something awful. But unfortunately, I'm unable to afford it right this time. I'm saving my money up for it, but still a little bit short on getting it. But hopefully, I'll be able to get the money eventually and be able to buy it. I'm wanting to get a Alienware PC laptop PC. That's what I'm working on getting. So hopefully, I'll have that in the next month or so. I mean, I've been trying to save up for it, but it's kind of hard when you got to support the family and all. So. And there's some arguments happening on the team, it looks like. Some people aren't happy with people not getting to the minimum of 210 points, because the team I'm currently on requires you to score at least 210 or more points. And only 3/4 of the team is doing so. It's a great team, but not everybody's a team player on there. Not everybody's grinding. So I'd probably be leaving this team after this week. Not because they're a bad team or anything, because I need to move on to the next stop. I'm considering this stop 2 on Kenneth on my tour. And I'll be doing my tour on until Season 3. So this is Kenneth on tour, stop 2, which is almost complete. Stop 2 was half done because I played for this team last week. And like I said, we did get the WrestleMania card for Team Ring Domination, but this week, which is Team Road to Glory, don't look like we're going to get the WrestleMania card. We'll be lucky to get the Legendary card. We're not even going to get the Survivor way. It's looking at me. And I did get a new Survivor Fusion came out a few days ago, and my Survivor Fusion was a Kevin Owens, so I went ahead and put it back in the Fusion Chamber and started a WrestleMania Fusion. And as I said as well, at the top of this video, there is SummerSlam tier coming tomorrow, and I should be in SummerSlam tier when it gets here easily. So SummerSlam tier is going to be here tomorrow. I'm looking forward to getting my SummerSlam freebie, which I will try to put a video out on it, considering I'm having mic issues, but hopefully I get these issues fixed, and I'll be able to do that tomorrow. I'll go ahead and look at team chat, because I saw someone saying if you can't score 210 points, you might as well join another team. Now let me see who's talking to who, because I don't go by what anybody says except for the owner. If it's not the owner saying it, I wouldn't go by it. He's a general, so I wouldn't go by what he says. It's up to what the owner says, and I'll show you in a minute who the owner is. And if you can't reach 210 points, you might as well find another team. Well, yeah. But that's the decision of the owner to make, not the general. Because when I had my team going on team grind time, I made the decisions who gets kicked out and who stays, because some people may have acceptable excuses, but I don't know what's going on with this team, but there seems to be more Chiefs running it. Too many Chiefs and not enough Indians. And there is a few generals on this team that don't grind at all, so I don't even know why they're general rank. So when I had my team grind time, you had to earn your general rank. But I'm not saying nothing bad about the team. I'm just saying they need a better team. They need to do like I did with team grind time and kick everybody who can't reach the minimum, who don't have a good excuse to reach the minimum. Or if they're too busy to play, say, if you're too busy to play, I'm sorry, you're going to have to join another team. I understand people get busy and can't play, and if that's the case, they shouldn't be on a team in the first place. If they can't make a few points and work at the same time, they need not to be on a team, because teams get frustrated when they get people on a team that can't play, but they're more than glad to collect the cards that all the rest of the team earned. So it gets kind of frustrating. I'm glad this is not my team, because I'd be kicking about 6 of them, if you know what I mean. At least maybe 5, but when I go through this video, through the shout-outs, I'll tell you which people I probably would kick if I were owner of this team, which I'm not owner of this team. I don't want to be owner of this team. I'm just saying. Looks like someone got their pro Becky Lynch already. I got to get mine. Yeah, I'm still about 4,000 points shy of getting my second Becky Lynch, so I'm getting a little nervous about getting it. But hopefully I can keep working my butt off on Money in the Bank and get that card, because I really, really need that card. The second Becky Lynch card badly. Someone on our team already has it, so it looks like they've been grinding out pretty hard. I need to get mine grinded, if you know what I mean. Toughest match, and made bad choice because I didn't know I was about to go against that Roman Reigns, or I would have picked this Roman Reigns. Oh well, it's all good. That looks like maybe the only good card they have. That happens. But I think they made these Money in Bank Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins cards too easy to get. I think that's why they made it harder for you to get the new Money in the Bank rewards, because the first two, the Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, were way too easy for too many people getting them. I mean, I've seen people who are in Legendary Plus tier get those on there. I don't know. They've gained up enough points in order to get a Seth Rollins Pro and a Roman Reigns Pro from the last Money in the Bank rewards month. And that's kind of odd, because anybody in Legendary Plus should not be able to get enough points to get it, in my opinion. But they have, and they got unbalanced decks. You wouldn't believe some of these unbalanced decks I've seen on here because of those Money in the Bank cards. I didn't even get the Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins Money in the Bank cards, because I was saving up for better cards, which finally a better card came about, which was the Becky Lynch card. But unfortunately, I'm still short points on getting it. But this is going to be a fairly short video. I think I'm out of bouts, so I might have one more bout left by the time this is done. But I think I'm out of bouts pretty much. And I am due a WrestleMania poll still. Still haven't got the WrestleMania poll. I'm hoping to get the WrestleMania poll before SummerSlam tier comes out tomorrow, because I don't want to have to go ahead and get my SummerSlam poll and reset my board. I'd like to get that WrestleMania poll first before my SummerSlam freebie tomorrow, but it's been stubborn and has not been giving me the WrestleMania poll I've been trying to get for some reason. Don't know why. It just hadn't given it to me yet. But I am working hard on trying to get it. I'll show you my contracts on Money in the Bank. I do got a bout left, but I'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to show you my Money in the Bank contracts real quick, and show you how many more contracts I need to get that second Becky Lynch card, which I'm going to work very hard to get it, because I'm running behind. I just can't play the game every single day due to my wife's medical issues and stuff like that, her multiple surgeries and stuff. Right now I have 5,541. I'm still quite a few shy of getting that second Becky Lynch. And I believe I need 9,920 to get it. So once I get to 6,000, I'll still need 3,920. As you can see right here, I'm still quite short on it. So I'm hoping to be able to get it, but right now it's not looking good. But I still have 7 days, so I got 1 week to rack up the points to get this card. And I'm hoping to get it, because I'd hate to have to get that first Becky Lynch one and not be able to get the second one. That would be aggravating. So I'm hopefully will get this in the next 7 days, so that way I can pro her. Right now, as you can see, I'm only at 5,541 points, which makes me about 4,000 380 points shy, something like that. Quite a few. I'm not good at doing mental math, but I'm quite short on getting that. But I'm going to still work my hardest. Hopefully I'll get it, but no guarantees. And I don't have a WrestleMania Kofi Kingston, so I'm not going to get that for a pro. So that's where I am on Money in the Bank. So I just thought I'd let you all know where I'm at on Money in the Bank. I'll also show you where I'm at on my ladder reward once it loads up here again. Show you how many more games left before I get my next WrestleMania ladder reward, which is my 20,000 games played ladder reward. Let's go look at the exhibition. Which, like I said, when SummerSlam tier comes out tomorrow, I will definitely be in SummerSlam tier. Looking forward to that, getting that freebie. But let's go ahead and take a look at how many more games left to play before I get my ladder reward. I got 142 more games left before I get my 20,000 games played ladder reward. And only 220 games left, so it's coming soon. It's getting there. And as you can see, this is my exhibition deck setup still. I really want to get that second Becky Lynch to pro, though, badly. But there's no guarantee I'll be able to do it in 7 days. I'm hoping to, but it's really not looking good at this point at all. Really not looking good right now. So we only got until the 23rd to get it. I think it sucks that they decreased the amount of time from like 40 days to like less than 30 days. I think that sucks. But it makes more sense because it lines up with the pay-per-views better. But I still think they should give you 40 days instead of less than 30 days. So that's just my opinion. Cat Daddy, do what they will, but forget it. I know it's how it is. And I'm hoping to get that second Becky Lynch, but I'm not looking too good right now. I still got quite a few contracts to get before I have enough to get her. But I have been working on it constantly, every chance I get, so I'm hoping the next 7 days will be enough for me to get it. I'm going to have to buy some bouts in order to speed up an extra 100 contract, few extra 100 contracts, if not an extra 1,000 contracts. So I'm still needing over 5,000 contracts, close to 5,000 contracts, I should say, in order to get it, which is not going to be easy considering I only get 40 contracts per try, so 80, 120 contracts, basically 120 contracts every 3 hours. So I'm going to have to play a lot in order to get up to 9,920 to get the second Becky Lynch, which I am going to try my hardest to do so, but not looking good at this time, but we'll see what happens. We shall see. And I noticed my microphone problems didn't happen with this computer until after Skype updated. They put out a new Skype, and when my Skype updated, it signed me out of my Skype account, everything. Can't even get back into my Skype account yet. And it completely screwed up my microphone on my computer. I don't know why, but I think that update Skype had kind of screwed up my computer or something. I don't know what happened, but hopefully I got that problem fixed and this video will come out fine. If it's a little loud, I apologize, but there's not much I can do about it. I'm sorry, but if it's really loud, there's not a whole lot I can do about it because this microphone definitely not working right. And I'll be looking forward to seeing what those new SummerSlam tier cards are going to look like. I bet they'll look nice. As I said, I got 7 days to get those contracts for that. Second Becky Lynch for a pro. Man, that sucks to have to make it where he had to get 9,920 points per one Becky Lynch card. It kind of sucks. Understandable, but sucks in the same time. But just how it is. Well, that's enough ranting about that. Once I finish this Team Road to Glory match, I'm going to go ahead and do team shout-outs and points breakdown. Since this is the second week I've been on this team, I have not shouted them out yet, and they deserve a good shout-out because most of them are pretty good. Blake is the owner. Seems like a pretty nice guy, and he works, but he still is able to grind over 210 points, which is the minimum requirement. And there's a lot of people, as you'll see on here, not getting the 210 points they're supposed to get, which is the minimum for the team. I believe I've gotten over 300 points if I remember right. So I'm way above the requirement, which I try to when I come to a new team, is get above the requirement. But this is my last week on this team. After the timer expires on Team Road to Glory, I will be moving on to the next team. So you guys need to let me know in the comment section below, or send me a request on the game, or send me a tweet on Twitter, direct message on Twitter if I follow you. And if I don't follow you, freaking send me some type of tweet or something that I will see. Tag me in it so I will see it. And I'll be ready to join a new team when the Team Road to Glory timer expires. I like the team, but I do got to move on because I got to give everybody an equal chance to have me on their team at least once until the end of the Season 2, which Season 2 is not going to end until winter now, but it's all good. And someone's leaving the team anyway, so yeah. And I'll be leaving the team as well, so because I got to move on to the next team. But I did stick it out with this team for 2 weeks. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to be leaving this team after this event because people were needing that Eve card and needed that Survivor card for pros. And we're going to be lucky to get that Eve card because there's not much time left in this event. There's only an hour and 35 minutes left in this event. And this event will be over with. So we only got 30 points on this Eve. So it's not looking good. So I'm sure a lot of people are probably going to be upset and leave the team because they're tired of not getting the cards they need for pros, which I don't blame them. I'd be the same way if I needed them for pros. Right now, none of these Road to Glory cards I really need, so it really don't bother me. But I do got to move on to the next team because that's part of the deal. I'm going to go ahead and get 4 more draft picks. I'm going to get 4 more draft picks by watching the advertisement. So, excuse me while I watch an advertisement. I'm going to pause it while I do so. I went ahead and watched the advertisement, so I'm going to get 4 additional draft picks, which I need to go ahead and clear the board. So I need another draft pick to clear the board. And this video is going to be actually over 20 minutes. A lot longer than I expected it was going to be. But it is how it is. So hopefully it's not too long for y'all. And I don't know why it didn't give me my picks. It should have just took me into and let me have my picks. But for some reason it didn't. I don't know why. I got another bout coming up in less than 1 minute. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it and wait for that bout to come up. And I'm going to play one more bout on this video. I'm already over 20 minutes anyway. And get the last card on the board to get the board clear. I never know. It might be a WrestleMania Bowl because I am due one. But we shall see. I'll be right back. Well, I am got 20 seconds left. So we'll go ahead and wait for 20 seconds. And it looks like my microphone's still working. So that's good for me. Thank goodness. And like I said, we only have 30 points of 530. There's no way we're going to get 500 points in the next hour and a half. So, yeah, it's not going to be a happy team at all. I'm telling you. I haven't done team shoutouts yet either. So, I'm still going to do this one last bout and then I'll do team shoutouts. Sorry, the video is going to be a little longer than I expected. But, you know me, I do that a lot. It just happens. And I got to go get me a drink, so I'll be right back. I left the game recording going while I got a drink, but it's all good. I'm back now. Go ahead and play this last match here, this last bout. Then I'm going to do team shoutouts, and I'm going to show team points breakdown, show the people I'm not happy with as a team member. But it don't matter if I'm happy with someone or not, because I am not really a part of Samurai Dojo. I'm just visiting them for a week planned. I only planned to visit them last week. But I ended up visiting them for an extra week because of my microphone issues on the computer, and I wasn't able to do a shout out. And I hate joining a team and not shouting them out. It makes me feel bad. So I stuck it out and decided to play with this team a second week. And they should have made some adjustments after last event because some of the same people are not grinding this event that didn't grind the last event. So they do need to redo their whole entire team and get rid of the non-grinders. If I was a team owner, I would definitely be getting rid of the non-grinders unless they had a darn good excuse like they were in a hospital or they worked a 24-hour shift or something. Because if you work 8 hour, 10 hour, 12 hours a day, you can get some rest, and you can still play the game for a few hours and you can get in 4 or 5 hours you can get at least 210 points easily. 210 points is not very hard to get, so not hard at all. You get 25 points per hour, pretty much. So in 4 hours you'd have 100. That's not counting the championships you pick up off the board that you add to it. Don't count that. So it should not be hard to get 210. It should be easy to get 210 points. No problem. I mean, I think these guys are a little lenient with their minimum amount, because the minimum amount on my team was 300 plus, which even with people working, I noticed on my team 300 plus points is not hard to get for all 10 team members on a event like Team Road to Glory, especially when you got good cards. And this team's got decent cards, so not as good as Team Grind Time had, but they do have decent cards, and a lot of people are on their way to WrestleMania tier on this team still. Some of us are in WrestleMania tier, such as myself and the team owner, but there's a few on the team that are still in Survivor tier, but they're not getting nowhere with this team because there's not enough grinders on this team. So, as I said, I don't want to talk bad about no one's team. I'm just saying they need to redo their team and get rid of some of these non-grinders, because those non-grinders are going to cost them a lot of good cards. Because this team had good enough cards where they should have got the WrestleMania card easily, but you can't do that if you don't have 10 team members grinding it. I mean, if you have to run Team Road to Glory, you have to have your entire team grind 200 plus points, or you're just not going to succeed on getting the cards you need. And I hate that, but it's just how it is. But I'm going to go ahead and do team points breakdown once I get the card picks here. Then I'll shout the team out, and I'm going to end the video. And I'll say my farewells to the team when the timer expires. Probably on Thursday when it'll timer expire on there. And like I said, just give me a request who want me to join your team on the comment section below, or on Twitter, or on the game. You can send me an invite on the game if I'm not on a team, which I'm not going to be on a team much longer. Once the timer expires, I'll be leaving the team. So I got 2 picks. I actually got 10 picks remaining because it did give me my free picks from watching my advertisement. This will be a board clear here. And it's Alberto Del Rio. I pulled a WrestleMania on video. There it is. I finally got my WrestleMania poll. And it's about freaking time. I got Alberto Del Rio WrestleMania. Like I said, that last card might be a WrestleMania poll. There it is, Alberto Del Rio. I don't know if he's a pro or not. I'll take a look at that in a minute. But I did pull my WrestleMania poll, and I pulled it on video, which is awesome. And I also pulled it before SummerSlam tiers here tomorrow. So that helps out tremendously. So great time here. This is going to be a great video now because I pulled that WrestleMania poll right on camera, which I don't do too often. So I'm glad I decided to continue on with this video and get that WrestleMania poll. Pretty awesome. So I'm ready to go for my here it is, my Alberto Del Rio. I'm ready to go now for SummerSlam tier, so that's all good. I'm gonna proceed. I'm gonna check it before I go and do the team stuff. I'm gonna check, see if he's a pro. I don't think he is. I don't remember if I got him yet or not, but we'll find out in a minute if he's a pro or not. But I did get an Alberto Del Rio. Awesome pull. Not the greatest card in the world, but it's a WrestleMania poll, you know. It's all good. And every WrestleMania poll helps. Go to my cards. Once it comes up, we'll go to WrestleMania tier and look to see if he's a pro. I don't think he is, but I'm still going to check just to be on the safe side, because you never know, he might be a pro. And he is. Alberto Del Rio is a pro for me. So there you go. Alberto Del Rio is a pro for me, which I think I need to play his games. I haven't played no games with him yet. So yeah, Alberto Del Rio is a pro for me, but I got to play some games with him to get him leveled up, and I got to level up both cards. So there you have it. I did pull a pro Alberto Del Rio, which is awesome. I'm glad to get a WrestleMania poll of a pro. I wish it was a Diva Pro, but I'll take what I can get. A pro is a pro. It'll make my deck even better, so it's all good. So now I'm going to go back to the team. I'm going to do team points breakdown, and I'm going to do team shout-outs. And then I'm going to end the video. It's going to be a close to half an hour video, but I did get a WrestleMania poll on a video towards the end here, so it was well worth it staying on for the extra 10 minutes or so. And there's still people in chat having a discussion about people not grinding, which I don't blame them. I'd be upset too if people weren't grinding at least 210 points. It's not a whole lot of points to grind. And I guess John Boy was telling JPK Fourth that he needs to go join another team. That's not his choice. That is the owner's choice. If I had a general like that, I would kick him from the team or demote him, because I'm not going to have a general talk to my members like that. But that's my opinion. I'll let him run the team the way he feels fit, but I just don't think I'm threatening people. The only one who should be doing the threatening is the owner, not a general, unless the owner gave him permission to do that, which I doubt if he was given permission to do that. And let's go ahead and go team points breakdown. I'll show you where everybody is at. And I've been on this team for 2 weeks, and 2 weeks on this team's been enough for me because of the arguments and the not replacing the non-grinders. I mean, this team needs a lot of work done with it yet. But like I said, that's just my opinion. I'm not trying to talk down anybody's team, but they do need improvements, to be honest. We'll go ahead and do team points breakdown. Then I'm going to end the video. I'm going to do shout outs. John Boy, I can see why he's upset and frustrated because he's got 410 points. So yeah, I can't blame him for being, he's just a member, so he's not even a general. I thought he was a general, but he's just a member threatening to kick people and stuff. Man, you can't kick nobody if you're not a general or the owner. Let's go back. Was it John Boy that threatened people? Let's look. Take a look at it here. I'm trying to get this right so I don't send out false information, if you know what I mean. It is John Boy. He's only a member, so he should not be talking to team members like this. You might as well join another team if you can't reach 210 points. I'm sorry, John Boy, that is not your position. That position belongs to the owner or a general. Well, you know, if I was general, he'd be kicked out of my team for threatening my team like that, regardless of his 410 points, because I wouldn't want someone on here with that attitude. But I can understand his frustration. As I said a minute ago, John Boy is probably frustrated because he's got 410 plus. He's got 410 points, and a lot of people below him got over 300 points and over 200 points. But as it gets below Dark Death, they got less than 200 points, and that's not good. I mean, there's if this person had 200 points, that is 200 points. This person had 200 points, that'd be 400 points. Champster 600. We're losing 800 points right now because everybody didn't meet the minimum. At 800 points, we'd already be past this card. 845 points, we'd be done with this card. And we'd be darn near done with this card. So yeah, the people who are not grinding is killing this team. If those last few grinders were grinding, we'd be on the Survivor card right now, getting ready to finish it. But unfortunately, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Dark Death will probably get to 210 or plus, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that has not even scored 200 points, which has hurt the team badly. I mean, the team is losing 800 points because of them. We should be at 2,565 points right now if everybody would have got the minimum. And actually, we'd have been higher than we'd probably be almost done a Survivor card, if not done a Survivor card, because people like John Boy have 410 points. Sorry, John Boy, I'm not trying to be mean to you, but you can't talk to team members like that unless you're a general or get permission from your owner. And me with 320 points, I do understand the frustration on his behalf, though. And Jeremy J-E-H-S, I don't know how to say it, so Jeremy J's, I'm going to say 300 points, big shout out to him. Blake, he's the owner, big shout out to him. He's over his 210 points, so at least the team owner is on task with what his minimum requirements are, which is always a good thing. Team owner should always lead by example. I learned that as a team owner. But Blake, big shout out to him. Thank you, Blake, for letting me be part of your team for the last 2 weeks, but I will be leaving. If you're watching this video, I'll be leaving after the timer runs out because Kenneth on Tour has got to continue to stop number 3 next week. So 255 points for Blake. Big shout out to Blake. Dark Death, 205 points. he'll get to 210, no problem. That's close enough to 210 to make me happy if I were owner. But Dark Death, JPK 4, no excuse for only having 125 points. Charlie, it's a shout out to JPKTH, but not working good on points. Charlie, only 95 points, and this is not my son. My son is Charles, 2007, just so y'all know. My son couldn't fit on this team because his deck's not good enough to fit on a WrestleMania team. Survivor WrestleMania, whatever it is. But Charlie, if 95 points, unacceptable. JS Mad, shout out to him, 45 points, unacceptable. I'd be kicking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people out of my team right now if I was team owner. If I was team owner, these 5 people would be gone and replaced with people who are willing to grind, because it's ridiculous that they can't get 200 or more points. But if they're extra 200 points, we're losing 2, 4, 6, 8. We're losing 1,000 points right now because these guys aren't grinding. So that really hurt the team right there. The 5 non-grinders is what done this team in and why this team's not going to get the cards they should get. JS Mad, 45 points. Champster, 10 points. He's one that wanted me to join his team. Very unhappy with his performance. Last team event, he was the same way. Him and Jack, Jazzbed, Charlie, did not grind last event either. So they ought to be gone, in my opinion. But like I said, I'm not the team owner. Blake is. So Blake will do what he feels needs to be done. Which, in my opinion, Blake, if you're watching the video, you need to get rid of JPK4 all the way down to Jack, because they have failed to grind 2 events in a row, which is unacceptable if I were a team owner. But you're the team owner, so you do what you do. And thank you once again for letting me join your team, Blake. And thank you all for watching today's video. Finally got back up, got the microphone working. Sorry the video went so long, but this is the first video I was able to make it over a week. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.